Hi, how are we doing? Are we good? Good? Okay, good. Welcome back to the vlog. Welcome to the cat show. What's on the agenda this evening? A peaceful, calm night routine. We're gonna go through my night routine because guess what I'm doing? I'm trying to not be a 5 a.m. girl anymore. I know, crazy. I don't remember if I've talked to you guys about this a little bit, but the main reason for this is because Mr. Special and I, we used to only have a 1 hour time difference, but now we have a 3 hour time difference. And when I go to bed, when I wake up at 5, I go to bed at 10, which means that when it's 10 o'clock here, he's like, I'm on the East Coast, he's on the West Coast. So when it's 10 o'clock here, it's literally 7 o'clock there. So I'm like, okay, good night, I'm going to bed. And like when I go to bed at 10, I'm like snoozing at 10, not like I'm getting ready for bed at 10. It's like, no, like I've been getting ready, like I had been getting ready like an hour before. Like I'm already done with my teeth are brushed, my skincare's done, I've journaled, I've read, like I've done all the things. So it's just really, it's not a realistic thing to keep doing. So I was like, all right, let me push it back. We're gonna gradually work our way to maybe being like a 7 o'clock wake up girly. And don't you worry, like when we finally live together, I will be probably back on my 5 a.m. grind. It is currently 8:53. I don't know if you can even read that, but it's 8:53, so it's almost 9 o'clock, so 2 hours before bedtime. It's a little bit earlier than I would usually do, but also I still have some regular stuff, like not night routine related stuff to get done. I am just ready. I have my cute PJs on. You can't see them because I am very much a cute like nighty type of gal. Like we got this like lace vibe going, and we don't need to, like, you guys don't need to see titties, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna keep that under the robe. I've been really into wearing my robes recently, and I think it's because when I lived alone, I wore my little nightgowns all the time, like, because I lived alone. I wasn't gonna bother anyone with whatever you could see underneath the lace, you know what I mean? But now that I'm living at home again, I'm like, okay, like, I have a bunch of cute bathrobes, let me actually wear them instead of just thinking like, oh yeah, they're really cute, but like, you know, I'm trying to wear my bathrobes as they're intended. So we're gonna start off with skincare. I've already brushed my teeth and washed my face and all that good stuff. I self-tanned my face today, and I do not like self-tanning my face because it always sticks to dry patches or like acne or just scars. It like really darkens all my scars and dark spots. So I'm really regretting that decision, but I also don't like that my face is always a million shades lighter than my body. Earlier today, I went and I got my lashes lifted with my friend at her job because I tried to do them for myself a few weeks ago, maybe last week, and I was like, wow, this is impossible. So I was like, I'm just gonna go see my friend, and she did such a good job. And then I came home and tinted them myself, but a few weeks ago I laminated my brows by myself, and I think they're still going pretty dang strong. If you're hesitant on the Road Barrier Balm, I can't speak on it because I've never tried it. However, as an acne prone gal, this is my second bottle of this. If you watched my Valentine's Day vlog, I went and I repurchased this because you guys saw how tiny and smushed out my other one was. This is so good. It's the First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Rescue Barrier Balm. She is so good. Like my skin cannot handle heavy lotions, but this for some reason, oh, it's so good. I've really just been practicing being very present and mindful with myself and just taking these times to do these routines and just being like, you know what, no, this is 100% attention on me rather than getting them done to get them done. I'm doing them to enjoy doing them, which kind of leads me into the fact that this video is sponsored by BetterHelp, which, if you don't know, is an online therapy service, which is so amazing because it's like the easiest thing to use. Coming from somebody who had never tried therapy before BetterHelp, it was so not intimidating to do at all because all you do, you go on the website, you fill out a form, like they ask you a bunch of questions, and they take those questions and they're like, okay, like I think she's gonna be best fit with this therapist. They match you up together just like that. It's so cute. You can do your therapy sessions as often as you want. So let's say you want to do once a week, twice a week, once a month, once every other month, just like a little check-in. Maybe, oh, you guys know how I like to do my monthly audits? Like maybe if you wanted to do that with a therapist, just being like, let's go over, like let's have a month recap. So instead of, like, I'll do them alone, but I think that's a really good idea. I might start doing that, not just alone. I might start doing it with BetterHelp too, like with my therapist. And because, like I said before, BetterHelp is so kindly sponsoring today's video, you can go ahead and use this link right here. It's also in the description, so you can actually click it. BetterHelp.com/catgold, and you can get 10% off your first month of therapy with BetterHelp. And I think if you haven't tried it and you've been like, I don't know, like I kind of want to try it, I kind of don't want to try it, because that's kind of how I was, just do it. You won't regret it. You will not regret it. And another amazing thing about BetterHelp is that, let's say you're not really vibing with your therapist that they pick for you. You could be like, hey, I'm not really vibing with my therapist that you guys picked for me. Actually, you could probably like text it or type it. And they'll be like, okay, cool. Like, here's a different one. So you could switch anytime you want. No extra charge. Nothing like that. It's amazing. So without further ado, shall we move on to the rest of our peaceful self-care evening? Something I have been trying to be a lot better at is catering to my eyebrows, so to speak. So I'm just going to take a little bit of, what is this? This is argan oil. This is just the oil that I have. And just put it all over my brows. Just because I do have very coarse brow hair. I don't know why. Like, I don't know. It's just very coarse. Very thick, very coarse. And I feel like the more hydrated they are, the longer my laminations last on them, and of course I want to make those last as long as they possibly can. So I know that the oil probably breaks down a little bit of the solution, but at the end of the day, as long as my brows are growing, they're moisturized, I'm a happy camper. I'm not going to put anything through my scalp right now because I do have a like rosemary, tea tree, castor, coconut oil concoction through my scalp, and it's been sitting since probably like 2 today in the afternoon. But this is the Salt Air Santal Bloom Moisture Bound Hair Oil, and this is, I love how they made different types of oil, because this is made for fine to medium hair. So oils in my hair, they don't mix. Like this, if I was going out right now, my hair would, I guess you guys could probably just watch. My hair, the second you put any bit of oil on it, it's like, ooh, I'm gonna look like you haven't showered in 7 days, actually. Boar bristle brush, very important. That is a boar bristle brush. It does not have to be $1 million. I think this one was maybe 15 at Ulta. I don't know why they're so good, but I can understand why they're so good in my mind, but I can't tell you why they're so good. I cannot wait. I shaved my legs earlier and I changed my sheets like 20 minutes ago. It's gonna feel so good to get in my bed, but it's not time yet because it's only 9:13, so we still have a few things to do. When I wake up at 5, I go to bed at 10, so that means if I'm waking up at 6, I could go to bed at 11, and that just feels like to me right now, I'm supposed to be in bed in 20 minutes. That's how like mentally stuck in my 5 a.m. routine I am. But we're not going to do that. We are going to take this time and plan out the rest of my week, which you guys know I love to do every Sunday. Google Calendar, my saving grace. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Something that I realized though with trying to switch up my routines is that Google Calendar is very time block oriented. That's perfect. I love that. But when I was trying to break out of a routine, it was so confusing, and I was like, I don't even know what to do with myself. Like I like just felt so stuck because I had no structure. I really like structure, and I really like that Google Calendar allows me to structure myself and my own days. So that is what we're doing right now. So I have tomorrow planned out. So let me run down the agenda for tomorrow. So I'm trying to be more comfortable with having a slower, more, I don't want to say self-indulgent, but maybe that's the right way to explain it. Self-oriented morning routine, maybe. So I have workout from 7 to 9, and I like to schedule my workouts an hour after I wake up, because usually I'm there a little bit before that. Setting it at 7 gives me that wiggle room of like, okay, well, what if I want to slick back my hair properly? Like, what if I want to put that time into myself? Every time I put more time and effort into my gym outfit, my hair, everything like that, just making sure I'm, getting everything together. I always have such better workouts. Mentally, I go into it so much better, and it just feels so much better than just like waking up, rolling out of bed, putting an outfit on, and going. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, completely planned. I'm gonna leave Thursday up in the air because one, I always have a meeting on Thursday with my manager, And 2, I know I have a few projects that are kind of up in the air, and I don't really know when all of the deadlines are for all those, so it'll be kind of my day to, if anything has to be rearranged, like let's say tomorrow morning I get an email that's like, hey, like you need to have this done by tonight, then I can rearrange things, and I really like having that. But everything's planned for the majority. And then something else I've been doing though to continue on the planning kick, because you guys know I love to plan. I love my Google Calendar, but what I love even more is writing down things. Now listen, I never finish a paper planner. I never once in my whole entire life have I gone through an entire paper planner, like a yearly paper planner. I just won't do it. I don't like being confined to what that is. Like, I don't know. I just have always thrived. This bun is really bothering me. I've just always thrived just using a little notebook and writing out my daily tasks for life and then my daily tasks for work and all that good stuff. So that's what I've been doing. This is actually another very important part of the evening. We're picking out my gym outfit for tomorrow. Sometimes I don't like to do this at night and sometimes I do, but because I haven't been great at being in the habit of going to the gym in the morning, it's definitely gonna have to happen now. So, underwear, socks, perfect. Which also, guys, I got Able. I ordered some shorts and a pair of leggings from Able. When I tell you guys, they're worth the money. And you guys know I'm an Amazon gym shorts girly. But they have this seam right here. I don't know if you could see it, but it's like a very like compressing fabric, which you would think sometimes when things are a little bit too tight on your legs, like it's really not that flattering. It's not compressing in a tight way, it's compressing in a way that these don't roll. And it makes your butt look so good. I ordered a medium though, and like all the creators I follow definitely have bigger butts and bigger legs than I do, and they all wear smalls. So I don't know. I was kind of like, there was a little bit extra fabric with the medium, but honestly, like, I'm not going to return them. Like, I've already worn them. But if I order in the future, I'll probably order a small and see how I like it. But if I don't like it, then whatever. But I haven't worn my Arola ones in a little bit. My blue ones. I've been on like a, I don't know. I'm trying to like still figure out my gym outfit vibe, because sometimes I like the tight outfits, but then other times I like the more baggy outfits. So I think tomorrow I'm going to go with like a baggy outfit. Thinking we do my classic, like the white pretty little tee, oversized shirt, blue shorts. These blues don't match, but you know, the vibes are there. It's really for the vibe. I'm gonna do probably 15 or 20 minutes on the stairs before my leg workout, because I just like, I don't know, I'm getting really bored with the gym. Like, I think that's been one of the biggest, oh my god, but wait guys, look, I have this blue shirt. Gym outfit successfully picked out. Amazing. I ordered another Octo Buddy on Amazon. This is like one of the double-sided ones, so you don't have to commit. So when I vlog in my car now, you guys will be okay. And I put my black phone case back on with the black Octo Buddy. The one thing I literally cannot stand about these things is that when you put your phone down, it like sticks to whatever surface, but I'm trying to put my phone down face first, so whatever. But let me tell you, the journaling method I've been doing recently, like when I tell you guys I've been going ham in the journal, it's been so good. It has been so much fun. So I was mentioning this in a previous vlog, but I have just grown a lot deeper in my faith recently, and I was kind of brought up to believe in God and believe in Christianity and stuff like that, but we never were like super into it, right? I kind of used to journal in a more spiritual way, but because I'm seeing God present himself in a lot more ways in my life, when I journal at night, I really like to keep it more God focused and the bigger picture focused rather than me focused, because when I was journaling in a more spiritual way, it was very much like I am, whereas, and I was still doing my gratitude, but like I didn't really understand like who I was thinking. And now that I've just grown deeper in my faith, and you know, I've been reading my Bible more and I've just been really understanding things more, I found that the best way to connect to God and to pray and to just have a relationship, and that's like the biggest thing, is that's like to me the more, like, I wouldn't necessarily say I'm religious, but I definitely have a much deeper, stronger relationship with God, right? So I talk to him and connect with him and just understand him a lot more through journaling rather than just talking and praying in my mind or praying out loud. I just feel like journaling is really, it's always been a way that I could connect the best, and every time I do it I just feel so good. So the first half of my journaling session will really just be a way for me to reflect on my day, which is actually something I never used to do, and it's been really good because now I can it's kind of like I have a documentation of, okay, this is what happened today, but I do it in a way where I'm kind of looking at it through a lens of like, okay, what did I learn today? And I'm expressing gratitude, I'm showing thanks, I'm showing gratitude, I'm showing like all of these things that, you know, are really good for your mental health and just for your energy and everything like that. And so that's the first half. I don't know, it's just been really fun to be able to reflect on my days and actually see where I'm able to be like, oh, I can apply this lesson to this situation that happened in my day. And if I didn't take that time to reflect, I wouldn't have been able to see like, oh, compared to where I was last year, I've actually been able to grow so much to be able to even see a situation like this as something that's literally benefiting me. You know what I mean? So that's kind of the first half of my journaling, and then I go into like the more affirmations and scripting side, which I will say was kind of a hard thing for me to understand when I try to keep it more God-centered. I was trying to, because before it was easy because it was like, oh, I'm abundant and I'm, you know, I attract money with ease, like just things like that, right? But through growing my faith more, I've realized like really I'm nothing. Like, not that I'm nothing, but like in the whole grand scheme, I'm just here to like experience the earth and experience the world. So yeah, maybe I am able to do all these things. Maybe I am like magnetic and maybe I can attract, but there's something so much greater than me working, and for me to take credit for that just feels very icky now. 2 years ago, I loved it. I was like, no, I don't even understand. Like, I'm able to do whatever I can. Like, that's just like because the universe is working in my favor, and there are still a lot of, you know, things that I'm like, well, I still can like believe in that and I can believe in that. And that's why I say like I don't ever judge anybody for what they believe in. Like, if you believe in nothing, that is 100% your, you know, you are allowed to do whatever you want to do as long as you're a good person and you are just genuinely like trying to spread love and light into the world. I don't give two about what you believe in, what you believe happens after we leave the earth, like all that stuff. But anyway, trying to take it from a more like I centered practice to a more God centered practice was definitely a learning curve, and I'm still trying to do it, and I don't even have it figured out all the way, but I've really been enjoying my journaling time because it feels like I get to have a one-on-one conversation with God, and it just feels like my time to be just like wrapped up in a warm hug, and I love it so much. It's been so good, but I just wanted to share. So that's been my journaling practice. So usually I read for 20 minutes a night. I will not lie. I am reading The Psychology of Money right now, and it is the most boring before bed book I've ever read. I honestly feel like I'm in math class, so that's definitely going to have to be a book that I'm reading not before bed. So I have been slacking on my reading this month. That's my truth, guys. That's my truth. So I just wanted to share with you what my journaling vibes are, what they have been, what my reading journaling vibes have been. And that's like my thing that I like to do. Like, it's like my last step though, because it's my last step because I like leaving my brain on that note before I go to bed. So we're gonna do the peel off mask now. It just feels so much better when I take care of myself. Like, I know that's obvious because, you know, you feel better when someone you love takes care of you, and I love me. I'm someone I love. I love being taken care of by me, but there's just something about Metacube mask. Oh, it's coming out. It's coming out. I have to be better at not getting this on my eyebrows because I have been getting it on my eyebrows like consistently, and it's so impossible to get off in the morning. Like, I'll literally be 4 hours after I wake up. I've already gone to the gym. I've already showered. I've already washed my face, and I'm doing my makeup, and I'm like, oh, what is that in my eyebrows? It's a piece of this mask. I think it's a miracle that I'm so tired right now, because for the past few nights I've been going to bed at like 1 o'clock because I just am not getting tired. But like this page and this page, like, we were locked in, and it's almost time to go to bed because I don't have many more minutes left in me. Like, I am falling asleep. I take my lotion routines very seriously at night. I don't like to do body oil at night because it makes me really, really hot and I always wake up in the middle of the night like sweating. But get a good foot lotion, which I know sounds kind of just like it's giving overconsumption, but I'm telling you, a foot lotion will change the game for you. This is the Cocoa Magic one. I got this at TJ Maxx. It was $4.99. Heel and foot cream with nourishing coconut oil, peppermint, and botanical extracts. Sure, you could use this all over your body. I know for a fact you could use this all over your body, and I also know for a fact I could use a regular lotion on my foot. But something about having a dedicated foot cream. Second step after the foot cream is oil or Vaseline on your feet, and then fuzzy socks. I know sleeping in socks is crazy, but it's not crazy when it's done like this, because this is sleeping in a foot mask. Like, that's how we have to think of it. There is no need for us to waste our yummy smelling expensive lotions on our feet. So like $4.99 from TJ Maxx, peppermint, gorgeous. We're not gonna do this now because I only do my hand care routine after I go to the bathroom. I go pee one last time before bed, wash my hands, and then do this. It's the L'Occitane brand cuticle oil. I love this. I love the applicator. It just does what it needs to do. It literally heals my cuticles in like one day. Like, my cuticles will be dry and disgusting and cracked. Use this once, we're good to go. We are good to go. And then my L'Occitane hand cream, which I will say does smell, gives old lady, gives like diaper, clean diaper. But yeah. And then for my lip masks recently, I was using the Fenty Skin one, which I still love her. But I got this one from Neutrogena. It's a lip sleeping mask. It's their Hydro Boost line. I don't know how I feel about it yet. I like how it feels on my lips. I don't think it has a smell. If it does, I cannot smell it with all the other scents that are going on. But I think I don't like waking up with this on. Like, I think I don't like how it makes my lips feel after I wake up. I feel like it makes them like gummy, if that makes sense. And this sounds like it's freaking like sponsored by L'Occitane. It's not, I swear. It's sponsored by BetterHelp. But this spray will knock you out. I don't know how. The Dr. Teal's one, I had to stop getting the Dr. Teal's one. I love the Dr. Teal's one. It had melatonin in it. Knocks you out. When I can't take melatonin because I will not wake up on time the next morning. Same thing for that Dr. Teal sleep spray. So if you like need a sleep spray that's gonna actually put you to sleep, the Dr. Teal's one is so amazing. This is the L'Occitane brand. It's their relaxing pillow mist. It has mandarin, lavender, bergamot, and geranium. That does not sound correct. But I don't spray it directly on my pillow because I don't want to sleep with this on my face, but I spray it over all my pillows. And then I spray it on my blanket. I'm a little bit extra, but I swear it just, it does something. Bedtime perfume. This is Radiant Grace by Philosophy. Now listen, because this is my designated bedtime perfume, I'm absolutely in love with it. If I smelled this in the store, I probably would not think to buy it. But if you just want to add like a little like very attainable, affordable luxury to your routine, bedtime perfume. You could even do a natural one if you don't want to do, because I know a lot of people are like, you know, perfumes have not the best chemicals in them. They can have like hormone disruptors in them. But just, oh my gosh. Ugh, I feel like Audrey Hepburn when I wear a bedtime perfume. I can't explain it, but if Audrey Hepburn movies could have like an aura, it would be wearing perfume to bed, and that's how I feel. And then specifically that Radiant Grace scent mixed with the smell of this L'Occitane hand lotion. So good. I'm just such a big scent person. Like, I won't do things unless they smell good. And like Mr. Special is really he's not super big into like colognes or scents or anything. Like, he likes a good smell obviously, but it's not like at the forefront. I literally force him, like, when we're together, I'm like, no, like, you will be wearing cologne, you will be using the scent boosting laundry things. I just love scents. Like, I've always been a scent person. I am so scent oriented, and that's why I love my lotions and my perfumes and all that good stuff. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed spending the night with me. I hope you enjoyed our little night routine, and I hope maybe it inspired you to add something new into your night routine, or just, you know, start a new night routine, whatever it may be. What I want you though, if you've made it this far in the video though, comment your favorite part of your night routine down below, because I love hearing new things that people implement into their routines that really just like seal the deal for them. So yeah, comment that down below if you've made it this far, and if you have, I love you so much. If you haven't, you're not gonna hear this, but I'll still send you all my love. So on that note, I hope you have a pretty princess day.